Greetings. I am at your service. A warm welcome to you.
Okay. Somebody sounded really creepy just now, and I don't know who it was.
How may I help
Was it you?
May you find me worthy of your attention.
I don't know. I don't think it was you. Someone's voice sounded just really strange.
Oh, no.
Hey y'all, I'm Cat, and today I will be playing Morrowind. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, so we just got help from Adahanir, and now we have one more informant with the temple that we have to talk to. Okay, there's the temple. I'm just gonna jump. It's a risk, but I'm gonna take it. Ugh. Sometimes you just clip right through the floor, you know? I have to speak to Metra Milo, a temple priestess at the Hall of Wisdom. Okay. Metra.
Yes,
that sounds like a lady's name.
What do you want?
Oh, hi, Metra.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
I'm happy to make yours too. Yes, I'm Metra Milo. Caius sent you. Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here. Okay.
Welcome, citizen. How may I be of assistance?
You cannot be. Oh, athletic skill increased. Hey. All the secretiveness, huh? Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Sixth House, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine Cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine Cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine Cult. A group called the Dissident Priest disputes the temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The proscribed book, Progress and Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress and Truth for Caius. That will tell him the things he needs to know about the Nerevarine Cult. Oh, okay. She's taken a big risk talking to me because she's a temple priestess, and she's telling me about this. Can you tell me about the persecution of the Nerevarine Cult? It's an Ashlander cult. Primitive superstition, says the temple. Nevarines say the tribunal are false gods. I've never understood why the temple wastes so much energy on them. The faithful cannot be shaken by attacks, and the Ashlanders are just ignorant savages. That's awful to say. But since the submission of the temple to the Empire, the erosion of faith among the Dunmer, and the militant wing of the temple is increasingly fierce on its attacks on heretics and heathens. Where can I get the book? Can you tell me about the prophecies first? The Ashlanders have a mystical tradition of interpreting dreams and visions as prophecies. These prophecies are recorded in verse, and may be lost or garbled over generations. But the dissident priests have collected many ancient prophecies of the Nerevarine, many of which they believe are genuine. Collectively, these are called the lost prophecies of the incarnate. One of the sacred missions of the dissident priests is the collection and study of these prophecies. Can you tell me more about the dissident priests? The dissident priests dispute temple doctrine and are outlawed and persecuted by the temple. Ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. Progress and Truth list their beliefs. In brief, they challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunals, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Dagat-Ur. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the Ordinators and excuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. Where can I find this book? The book lists the disputes of the dissident priests with the tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book. It will be hard to find. We have a copy here. But I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. It will be hard to find, but we got a copy right here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Okay, but can I just get rid of the ordinators? I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress and Truth, and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators. I am careful, and I'm afraid I'm no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later, I too must go into hiding, if it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code Ameya. But I just want to take the book straight from here. Can I do that? Alright, I'm just gonna look for it on the shelves. Book of Dawn and Dust, House of Troubles. Wait, if I take this deed, can I just have this house? That would be funny. Oh, there's more books over here.
How may I help you, citizen?
You can go away. That would be very helpful. I wonder if the book is even really here, or if she just says it's here and really it's like in a locked room that I can't access.
A warm welcome to you.
Hello. I'm looking for a very specific tome.
We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Thank you. So I hope you won't be upset when I take this book off the shelf. Oh wait, there it is. That is the book, right? Progress of Truth. There it is. Oh shoot, there's ordinators all over. Okay. I could probably take it and be alright. I'm gonna go ahead and read it first. Progress of Truth, compiled by the Dissonant Priests. Excerpt. Concerning the points of the temple doctrine challenged by the Dissonant Priests. Number 1. The divinity of the tribunal. Temple doctrine claims their apotheosis was miraculously achieved through questing, virtue, knowledge, testing, and battling with evil. Temple doctrine claims their divine powers and immortality are ultimately conferred as a communal judgment by the Dunmer ancestors, including, among others, the good Daedra, the prophet Valat, and Saint Nerevar. Dissonant priests asked whether Dagot-Ur's power and the tribunal power might ultimately derive from the same source, Red Mountain. Sources in Apocrypha suggest that tribunal relied on profanely enchanted tools to achieve godhead, and that these unholy devices were the ones originally created by the ungodly Dwemer sorcerer, Karganak, to create the false construct Numinium. Oh my gosh. Number 2, the purity of the tribunal. The dissonant priests say that the tribunal has always maintained a public face, represented by the hieroglypha, the priestly writings, and the hidden face, represented by the apocrypha, the hidden writings. The public account portrays the actions of the tribunal in a heroic light, while the hidden writings reveal secrets, untruths, and inconsistencies, conflicting accounts, and various interpretations which hint at darker and less heroic motives and actions of the tribunes. So what they mean by Apocrypha is not Hermaeus Mora's realm, they mean hidden writings. In particular, conflicting accounts of the Battle of Red Mountain raise questions about the tribunal's conduct and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis, and about the source of their subsequent apotheosis. It's hard to say that word for me. Also, it's hard to say many words for me. Also, there is good evidence that the tribunal has been concealing the true nature of the threat posed by Dagoth-Ur at Red Mountain, misleading the people about the tribunal's ability to protect Morrowind from Dagoth-Ur, concealing a recent dramatic diminishing of the tribunal's magical powers. Number 3, the tribunal accounts of Red Mountain. Ashlander tradition does not place the tribunal at Red Mountain and holds that the Dwemer destroyed themselves rather than that the Dwemer destroyed themselves, rather than the Nerevar destroyed them. So wait, Morrowind is all about what happened to the Dwemer? If I would have known that, I would have played Morrowind much sooner than now. Oh my gosh. Next, Ashlander tradition further holds that the Nerevar left Dagoth-Ur guarding the profane secrets of Red Mountain, while the Nerevar went to confer with the Grand Council, i.e. the Tribunal. That Nerevar died at the conference, not of his wounds according to the Ashlanders, but from treachery. And that subsequently the Tribunal confronted a defiant Dagoth-Ur within Red Mountain, and then drove Dagoth-Ur beneath Red Mountain when he would not yield to their will. Number 4, the veneration of the Daedra saints and ancestors. While challenging the divinity of the Tribunal, the dissidents do not challenge the sainthood or heroism of the Tribunal. In fact, the dissonant priests advocate restoring many of the elements of the fundamentalist ancestor worship as practiced by the Ashlander and by Saint Valat. Exactly how this would work is debated inconclusively with the dissonant priests. Denial of the prophecies of the Incarnate and persecution of the Neverines. Though no consensus exists among the dissidents about whether the Neverine prophecies are genuine, all agree that the persecution of the Neverines is unjust and politically motivated. The dissonant priests do not reject mysticism, revelation, or prophecy as part of a religious experience. the dissonants have not resolved the issue of true or false insights. They have studied the mysticism of the Ashlander ancestor cults, in particular the rites of the Ashlander seers and wise women, and the prophecies of the incarnate. Many among the dissonant priests have come to believe that the Nerevarine prophecies are genuine, and have made a systematic study of prophecies recorded in the temple archives. I'm starting to think that maybe I might not be the Nerevarine. But I am having the dreams, so am I the Nerevarine? I think I might be the Nerevarine. Just like I was the Eternal Champion. Just like I'm the Dragonborn. Number 6. Authority and Archcanon and the Ordinators. The dissonant priests reject the authority of the Archcanon and the Ordinators. The temple hierarchy has been corrupted by self-interest and politics and no longer acts in the best interests of the temple or its worshippers. The dissonant priests believe that the Archcanon and the Ordinators speak for themselves and not for the tribunal. 7. The Inquisition and the use of terror and torture by the Ordinators. Within the temple hierarchy, it is an open secret that the Ordinators rely on abduction, terror, torture, and secret imprisonment to discourage heresy and dissent. The dissonant priests feel that the Ordinators are either out of control or tools used to maintain a corrupt priesthood in power. I never did like the Ordinators, honestly. 8. Fundamentals of temple doctrine. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. Though the dissonant priests acknowledge that most rank and file priests honor the best traditions of the temple, they believe that many priests in higher ranks are interested more in the love of authority and luxury than in the welfare of the poor, weak, and ignorant. That is really very interesting. I'm gonna take this and hopefully not get in any trouble. Am I good? I am good. I have no bounty. I am fine. I didn't have to go to Timbuktu to get this book. I got it. Now, how do I get out of here? That's a different question entirely.
Greetings. I am at your service. A warm welcome to you.
Okay. Somebody sounded really creepy just now, and I don't know who it was.
How may I help
Was it you?
May you find me worthy of your attention.
I don't know. I don't think it was you. Someone's voice sounded just really strange.
Oh, no weakness or fault.
Can I take any of this, or no? Probably no. Oh, I have raw ebony, and it's outlawed. According to Adaharnir, it's outlawed, and I have it. I really have to learn a magicka potion. I only have one ingredient that restores magicka. Alright, I'm gonna spend the rest of the time searching for ingredients or magicka potions in Vivek. I got very lost. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't be afraid to subscribe. Bye, y'all.